I'm Nick Andrade, and in this video we're going to go through a 9-week progression to get your very first chin up. Now, just because it's 9 weeks doesn't mean that it's going to take you 9 weeks to get your very first chin up. I've done this with my clients that are new to chin ups or that are able to get their chin ups up, but this allows us to get there a little bit faster and increase the capacity of being able to do this. So when we go through this, pay attention to step 1. That's the first 3 weeks. The step 2 is going to be the 6 weeks, so phase 2, and then phase 3 is going to be 9 weeks. And these are all just great to know when you first start getting into this. I tell you right now, I guarantee you that if you do the first phase for 3 weeks and you try doing a chin up, I guarantee you'll get your first one, no problem. So just make sure that you stick around for the video and pay attention to what we're going to do. And I'm telling you, you follow this and prioritize this in the beginning of your workouts, not in the end. You want to do this when you're fresh, because that's where we're going to get more of a consistent result, and we're going to see each week how close we are to getting that chin up. Now, before you even get into doing your first chin up, I always recommend warm up first and get used to the movement pattern of doing a chin up. So first warm up set we're going to do is we're going to do 5 reps with appropriate weight that's going to challenge you a little bit. Nothing crazy. You still want to focus on form, doing it right, and getting blood flow in the back. And of course the arms are going to get involved too, because they're not the prime mover, but they're going to assist in getting the chin up. So want to make sure when you do this, we're going to mimic, we're doing chin up, so we're going to do more neutral grip. Chin up, I know you hear it's supinated, it could be neutral grip too. So we're going to start neutral grip. So I got a neutral grip attachment here, a V-bar. So you want to start in a dead hang, and then when you pull down, you want to lean back a little bit, just using a little momentum. So that's the technique we use when we do our chin up. We're in a dead hang, we're hanging, and then when we pull ourselves up, lean back, and pull ourselves through the bar. Control all the way up. Try to do a 4-second negative. A 4, 3, 2, 1. I just want 5 reps. So this is the grip we're doing. This is neutral. Right here, we're gonna do this grip. I know a lot of people do this one, but let's do this one so we could work more on the brachioradialis, which is forearm. Okay, so phase 1. This is very important, and you'll have it on the screen too when I'm doing it. Our goal is 4 sets, and each set is gonna consist of 3 to 4 reps. And out of the 4 sets, your goal is 15 total reps. We're only doing the eccentric part of the chin up. We're not doing the concentric, we're just doing the eccentric. First, we gotta get you used to holding your body weight up there and getting used to that, building the eccentric part up. And during the eccentric part, you're gonna see where you're weak at, because there's a top, middle, and bottom range. And you're gonna see that, you're gonna see exactly where you're weak at. So we're gonna do 10 seconds down, and make sure when you count this, do 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Do this in your head. Get really good at doing that. And then after you do the chin up, or the 10-second negative, after you do your first set of 3 to 4 reps, or it doesn't even have to be 3, it could be 1 or 2. Each week you build up to that. And then you could do a pull down. So right after the negatives of the chin up, go right into seated cable pull down. So I recommend not jumping up and doing it. Get a box, something that gets you high enough to get your head over the bar and start. So this is how I'll start, this is how I have my clients start. Get up there, and I'm just gonna do 1 here. We're gonna do 10 seconds down. And then it's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all the way down, and then back up and do it again. And then right after that chin up of doing the 10-second down, come over here and do a pull down. And just work on your technique. 4-second up, you're gonna hit 10 reps. Now doing the pull down after your 10-second negative of how many reps you get, it's optional. I like to put it in there for people that are maybe more advanced and they're able to crank out maybe 3 to 4 reps for the 10-second negative. But if you're struggling as is for the 10-second negative, then just stick with the chin-ups, the negatives part. No need to go into and do pull-downs. That's something later on you could put in your program. Okay, so now we're gonna go on to progression 2. And this is what you do for the next 3 weeks. This is after you finish progression 1, which is the 10-second negatives. And before you advance to progression 2, you better be able to get 15 reps total out of the 4 sets for 10-second negative. Don't move on to the next phase until you're able to complete 15 total reps, and you'll be able to do it. So progression 2, negatives again, but there's 3 pauses within that eccentric movement for the chin up. So it's we're pausing at the top range for either 8 to 10 seconds, and then the middle range we're going to pause at 8 to 10 seconds, and then bottom quarter we're going to pause at 8 to 10 seconds. These are isometrics between or at these ranges that maybe we have a hard time at in the chin up. So this is just strengthening these ranges that you could be weak at, and these work. So if you're if the first phase was good, move on to this one. All right, progression 2 should look like this. We'll do 8 seconds each, just because I worked out earlier. So top range first, 8 seconds. So top range, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Middle range, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bottom quarter, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all the way down. All right, so this is phase 2. Just showed you the 3 eccentric pauses, different pauses. Your goal for that for the next 3 weeks is to hit 12 total reps out of your 4 sets. So each rep or each set is 2 to 3 reps. 4 sets, 2 to 3 reps each set. And rest. I didn't say this in the phase 1. Rest between sets should be at least 90 seconds. That's it. So that's progression 2, and you do that for 3 weeks. Or, all right, we're on the last phase. So this is going into our phase 3, and this is where you do assisted chin-ups. And how we're gonna do that if you don't have somebody, and I don't like to use the band as much because then we get that bouncy effect at the bottom. So how you do this is you grab an incline bench and you're gonna put your feet on the bench, and you're gonna use your feet to assist you on the concentric phase if you need it. So before we even get to the 9th week, make sure that you are with each phase before you do your first set. Try to see where you're at with the chin up. Are you able to get your first one? If so, then you can probably bypass through the rest of the stuff just because you're able to get one. Once you get one, then you start working on it, doing the assisted work. So we're gonna get into phase 3, and then you're gonna do this for 6 reps. So just make sure you have an incline bench behind you, and you're gonna prop your feet on there like this. I just cramped up. So just feet up on there, down, all the way down, and up. And this is how you do your chin-ups. This is 9 weeks progressions into getting your first chin-up. And again, you might not even need 9 weeks to get your first chin-up. Make sure though, when you are trying your chin-up, make sure you start from a dead hang, because then you're hitting a whole another, that bottom quarter range is super important. Everybody that I see is able to kind of get a chin-up when they don't go through that bottom range. So make sure you start from the bottom range, because you're missing so much more out of the movement, more musculature you're going to get out of it, more back development. So don't cheat yourself. Make sure you start from a dead hang. And then, yeah, I hope you got a lot of value out of this video. Make sure you try these things, because this shit works. So we reached the end of the video. Here's some of my clients being able to do their first chin up after going through this step-by-step process of progressions. And again, I'm not going to put anything out there that's going to waste your time. I'm not about that. I'm about things that work, that create real results. So if you like this video, make sure that you subscribe, leave a comment below. If you have any questions on how to program this with your workout, be more than happy to help. But other than that, I'm Nick Andrade, and I'm a strength coach out here in Illinois, and kind of boring out here. So I'm hoping at some point with your help that I'm able to move to Florida, because you know, I have a lot of you that helped me get to where I'm at. So yeah, other than that, hope you enjoyed the video.